Hey guys, this is Wedge here. Just wanted to bring you another review. This time I'm going to review the Cloud Alpha headset. This is a headset that if you go on Google and you do a search for good gaming headsets or best gaming headsets, this is one that will always pop up no matter what you're looking for, whether it be a PC headset, whether it be an Xbox headset, a PlayStation 4 headset, or even something for the Switch or the mobile. So this headset uses a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. It does come with a detachable, if I could speak, a detachable cable, which I have here, and it simply just plugs into this left ear cup as such, and it is a braided cable. It has an inline mute function as well as a volume rocker here, or volume knob, I guess, roll, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so the good thing about that is if this cable happens to get a short in it, it is replaceable. I believe the cable on their website may run around $15 to $20, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to verify. I know at one point it looked like it was like $14.99. You could probably get third-party cables that would work as well, so no worries there. There is one particular end that is designed to go into the headset, because as you can see, that little gray area is a little bit more recessed. It's not quite as wide as the black, whereas on this side it is just straight up one size. So you do need this particular cable to go into the headset because it does plug in there kind of deep, and it is recessed for that reason. So these ear cups feature, or this headset features, a leather headband, or a leatherette headband. It's not true leather, with the red HyperX stitching. It's got the embossed logo right there, as you can see, HyperX, although I've got it upside down, I believe. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Which is a really nice touch. HyperX does that on all their headsets. HyperX has really come into their own as far as the headset market goes, and really established themselves as a good quality manufacturer. Underneath of this leatherette headband is an aluminum, as you can see here with the aluminum forks, there's an aluminum frame, as well as this wire that goes from the ear cups, that provides the sound. You cannot take off this headband, at least not without taking off these screws first, anyway. And I've not seen any kind of replacement parts. They may offer that, but I'm sure you could probably, if this ever happened to get damaged, you'd have to send it to HyperX to get it repaired, which isn't a big deal. But I don't really feel like you're going to have that problem. This headset feels really sturdy. The materials are all high quality, so I don't think you're going to have that problem. The ear cups themselves are a leatherette material. And I also have a pair of HyperX Cloud X's that have a basically same build quality, same design and everything, but the leatherette on the ears is different than the leatherette that's on these. These are a little bit, I would almost say, like they've got a different texture to them, but also the memory foam itself is different. It's still soft. I don't know that it's quite as soft as the originals, but it seems like it's deeper than what the originals were. So that's, kind of different, but it's still good nonetheless. It's top notch as far as comfort goes. Whenever you wear them, they just pretty much disappear. There's hardly any weight to them. Of course, you've got the boom mic right here, and it is flexible. It does come with a pop filter, so that way, it kind of helps filter out those hard P's and S's and all that good fun stuff. The mic does detach, so if you wanted to use this on the go as a mobile headset, you could, and get by. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like a hardcore gaming headset, so you could probably wear these out on the street, and unless somebody was a gamer, they wouldn't probably recognize the brand or think it was a gaming headset. So the mic is noise canceling. I wanted to throw that in there while I'm dealing with the mic as well. So yeah, the biggest thing about these headphones is that they feature a dual chamber, and you can actually feel it inside the ear cup. You can't really see it, unfortunately, because it's too dark. But inside the ear cup, there's basically this grill, a speaker grill, like what all speakers have, and it's got these two raised surfaces. One's like a little nub in the middle, and then the outer is an outer ring. And basically what that does is it makes it to where the frequencies go into basically into those different chambers, and it keeps them separated. So in a lot of headsets they don't have that, and sometimes what you can have is the bass frequency kind of gets muddled with the mids, or the mids with the treble. There's not a lot of separation, not a lot of just separation, really. That's the best thing I can think to say. So with these, they kind of fix that. They do have clear separation. The treble is very crisp. The mids are really good. The bass is really, it booms. I'm not going to say like a bass boost, because it's not like turning a bass boost on like a Turtle Beach amp or something like that, but the bass is definitely there. These are not tuned to be natural or neutral, so they are more designed again as a gaming headset. They are going to have emphasis on the bass, a little bit of a V-shaped pattern, so you got the boost on the bass, and you've also got the boost on the treble. But the mids don't falter by the wayside. That's one thing I see on a lot of these headsets that do have the V shape. They focus on the bass, they focus on the treble, but they really forget the mids. That is not happening here. I can definitely get some clear, just crisp mids from this headset, which is really nice. So who is this headset for? Well, at $99, it's really for anybody. If you need just kind of a, depending on your budget, this is a good headset just to take on the go as a travel headset. It does come with a little microfiber bag, which is good, but I really wish they would have included the bag or the case that came with my HyperX, sorry, I'm going to grab it, my HyperX Cloud X's, because my HyperX Cloud X's actually came with this big bad boy, which is a Hardshell zip-up case, which is super nice. And it will actually fit some of my other headsets, like my Beyerdynamic custom game. So I use this anytime I've got to travel for those headsets. So the microfiber cloth bag is okay, but I would not feel comfortable throwing this headset around in it. I mean, even though this thing's built like a tank, I still take care of my stuff. I'm not going to just toss it in that bag and have it on the go, if it's going on a long trip. Now, if it's going on a short trip and it's not going to be packed in like a suitcase or something, yeah, I'd throw it in the bag. It's got a cinch pouch. You just cinch it up and be done with it. But I do wish they would have included that. But for $99, the headset you're getting is pretty stellar. I had somebody recently ask me what headset I would recommend as far as out of all the headsets I've tried. This one is definitely up there, especially if you're looking at a price range of about $100 or less. This, I would definitely splurge and go up to $100 and get these if that was the case. Now, there is a Turtle Beach pair I just reviewed, the Elite Atlas, and they are very good as well. The only reason I would maybe give these the nod over the Atlas is simply the fact that these are much lighter. These are much lighter than the Elite Atlas. They still have a high quality, aluminum build, but they managed to really make these light to the point, like I said, whenever they're on your head, they just basically disappear. You don't feel them hardly. Yeah, the leatherette can make your ears a little hot over extended periods of time, but usually for me that takes at least an hour or so before I really start to notice that, okay, my ears are starting to heat up a little bit. And even that it's not uncomfortable, I can take them off for just a second, let them breathe, and they're fine. Now, one thing I do wish they would have on these headsets is the ability to swivel the ear cups, because as you can see, they flex, but they don't swivel. The good thing is with these being a kind of oval or oblong pattern, however you want to say it, they don't really jut up into my chin, so they feel like they fit around my neck fairly decent. Yeah, they're there, and yeah, the mic is in the way, but yeah, they're there, and I can feel them, but it's not necessarily uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not going to wear these like this all day, but I'm taking them off for a couple minutes just to kind of give my ears a break, talk to somebody in the other room or that's in the room with me. They're comfortable enough sitting right here. Some of the Turtle Beach headsets like the Elite Atlas that I mentioned, they do swivel on the ear cups, so whenever you put them around the neck, they're kind of like like Astros. And just to demonstrate what I'm talking about, guys, in case you can't really understand exactly what I'm talking about. So this is a pair of Astro A50s, and they do the same thing if I set them like this. However, I can turn them, and bam, they lay flat, which is super nice and super comfortable. Because now basically I've got free range of motion if I want to move my head around. If I want to go in the other room and grab a snack and just have my headset on, I can do that. So it's really kind of cool as far as that goes. So anyway, like I said, the Cloud Alphas are a great headset, especially for $100. You really can't go wrong. So if you're looking at around the $100 price range, these would definitely be near the top of my list, if not at the top of my list. They're just great quality. They come with a 2-year manufacturer warranty. I've got 2 pairs of these, and neither one of them have broken. The other pair is at least about 3 years old. So if you enjoyed the review, please leave a thumbs up. Thank you, guys.